Whisper of the Heart, Episode 7. The Envelope. Emily had always thought danger came with a loud warning, sirens, screams, but now she knew better. The real kind of danger, the kind of rearrange your life, arrives quietly. With questions, with silence, with love. Lucas hadn't slept in days. Neither had Emily. They were staying in a cheap motel on the edge of the town, safe for now. Lucas paced by the window, always watching, always expecting the headlights that didn't belong. Emily sat at the small desk, studying the only thing they'd managed to save from the burning house, the photo. Evelyn and Nathan, smiley. But it wasn't just that. In the corner of the photo, there was something strange. A box on a shelf behind them. Metal number. Emily leaned closer. 105C. What's that? She asked. Lucas squinted. I think that's storage unit. The next morning they found the place. A storage facility on the outskirts of Ashes Hills. Rusty gates, no cameras. Lucas still had the keys from his old life. Somehow one of them worked. Unit 105 opened with a heavy groan. Inside dust, cobwebs, and single item, a sealed manila envelope taped with a black. Emily pulled it down. Her hand shook as she opened it. Inside a letter, handwritten, dated 10 years ago, from Nathan Hill. If you are reading this, it means I failed, or ran, or disappeared the way she wanted me to. Her name isn't Evelyn Ruben. It never was. She used me, used Lucas. I found out too late. She worked for someone bigger, a private syndicate, hiding behind a badge. She's not alone. This isn't about money, it's about information, and the person who can expose them is the one they are trying to erase. My brother. Emily gasped. Lucas took the letter with shaking hand. She set this up, he whispered. She made it look like I was the problem, so no one would see what she was hiding. But there was more. Taped to the back of the letter, a flash drive. Lucas stared at it. We need to know what's on it. They drove straight to an old internet cafe. Anonymous, dusty, perfect. Lucas plugged the flash drive into a public terminal. A single folder popped up. Title: Rook Files. Inside, dozens of documents, bank transfer, voice memo, surveillance footage, all connected to one name: Evelyn S. Rowan. And one more: Project Rook. Emily clicked on the last file, a voice reading. Nathan's voice. They are using people like us, lonely ones, quiet ones. They make us feel seen, give us something to trust. Then they take everything. Rook is real, and she's at the center of it. The audio cut out. Silence. Then another voice, cold, calculated. It if this leaks, he dies, and if the girl talk, she dies too. Emily's stomach dropped. Lucas whispered, they know about you. That night, Lucas instead, she leave. Go somewhere they won't find you. He said, I will finish this. But Emily didn't move. She looked at him. I fear see, I didn't come this far to run. Lucas clenched his jaw. You don't get it. They kill people. Emily stepped closer. So do lies. He looked at her for a long moment, then he pulled her into him. And for the first time in days, they didn't speak. They just held on. To the only things they could still trust each other. Later, as Emily wrote in her journal, she paused, she flipped to the front page, her first entry. Invisible girl. Quiet hallway, stranger next door. She smiled bitterly, not so invisible anymore. Now she had enemies and reasons to fight. End of episode 7. If you like my video, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon.